mommy. All right, friends. It's been a while.
Yodom's back with a new edition.
It's Ace's first road trip. And right now he's being good to us. I don't know if y'all can see him back there.
Shoot, we haven't even introduced him yet.
But we'll see how long that lasts.
For those of you that don't know, Ace is our new baby that was born December 15th, 2024.
Yep.
Same day my little brother got baptized, so he won't be able to forget that day.
It has been a long time. Maybe, not a year, but pushing a year. Pushing it, maybe. I'm gonna have to go back and see when our last video was. I know that we announced we were pregnant, so that was like after, you see that cup?
Yep.
That was like after April. Oh, they chit-chatting. And, it would have been nice to like vlog the journey, but who didn't have the energy or time? Who did not have the energy was me. So that did not happen the way that we wanted to. Also, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was sharing like a whole lot about my life, and I'm also just like not there anymore. So it was just nice to just like be in that moment and in that season and not feel the pressure to have to make it content or talk about it or whatever the case may be. So sorry guys, but we can catch you up. We can catch you up on all the things now that we are breathing a little bit.
Our lives are forever changed.
Yeah, we'll have to like do some videos on specific things, like talking specifically about the pregnancy season, talking specifically about labor and delivery, talking specifically about after it all and just the transition into parenthood, talking about life transitions. Like we'll probably have to do a video on each of those different things, just reflecting on those. All in all though, I think it's safe for us to both say that it's been really good. Would you say, hey?
Yeah, I didn't have to work this winter. It's going on my third season of lawn care. And just kind of revamping, getting a new logo and new trailer and all that stuff. And Shell had her time off. She had a little extra time from work. And so it's been really good bonding time, just as a family, just getting to spend time together. It's been great. And I guess me and Shell also have been like, she works from home and I work at home, so we've been like this for like almost the past 2.5 years. And everything with that's about to change too. Tell them, babe.
So I got a new job. My new job is my old job. This thing keeps.
We said this time she's staying for good.
Yeah, so from 2014 to 2022, I worked in healthcare sales with Cigna Health Insurance Company. And so the last 2 years, I've been working for a nonprofit from home. And I am officially going back into the corporate streets mid-March-ish. So, that's a transition in and of itself because it wasn't the plan. You would think that having a work from home job would be the move, especially like having a newborn. And I thought that was going to be the move too, but just felt what I would say is just like a holy discontentment is the phrase that I've been able to just identify. And that's when God is just like shifting something in you, is when like your discontentment isn't necessarily that something is wrong, but you just feel like it's time for something different. And that's what it was for me. So I just started praying through the different things that I was feeling, asking myself, like, what would I even do if I changed jobs? Because I had only known one thing before. Turns out the Lord said that thing again. So they just so happened, which is a God wink, to be hiring for my position again while I was on maternity leave, and I happened to see it and applied and waited after the interviews.
I don't remember what happened, but I was like, you ever think about going back to Cigna, babe? And like, she just applied and they called her the next day.
Yeah, so that's exciting. It's exciting. It's nerve-wracking.
Like, it's unexpected, especially during your maternity leave. Like, not super unexpected.
Yeah, it's exciting for me, just the job opportunity to be getting back into that groove, back into that rhythm. Because I've learned that, like, a hybrid situation is going to work best for me. Like, I've been working strictly from home for almost 2.5 years. And I'm like, okay, enough of this. So having that mix up during the week, I think will just be good for my overall mental health. But then there's also the aspect of like us having a new dynamic and rhythm, because I've always worked from home since we've been married. So we've had a lot of flexibility and time together. Ace will have to go to daycare, which wasn't originally a part of the plan. So just all of the prep and things that come with that week to week. So it's going to be such a different, parenthood already is such a different pace and rhythm, and this is going to add like an extra layer to that. But it was a family decision that we're both excited and up for it.
She's excited, y'all. I hadn't heard Shell scream. I was like, I don't think I've ever heard her scream that loud. She goes, that's because I haven't.
Yeah, I was so nervous because and
I almost walked in on her. She was like, I thought you were listening. I didn't even know. And like, I just was feeling like she's gonna hear back from Cigna today.
Yeah, I was really nervous because
nervous.
It's been so long since I've had to interview, since I've had to like think insurance in that world. So I was just like second guessing some of my responses and second guessing a lot.
She's
after
the
interview,
candidate.
Just in my head
I
a lot.
If they didn't hire her, I'd be having to give them piece of my mind.
So yeah, we're excited about that, and we're just gonna have to figure it out.
I'm excited.
Life with the Odoms.
So I'm excited because Shell needs a challenge. And I remember when she was working at Cigna before we were dating. And then I guess you started Faith Driven before we got married, right? Yeah. And I was totally supportive and all that and stuff. But it's been kind of just like, blah, like I just kind of noticed like Shell doesn't have that like, how do you say, like that vigor anymore. Like I remember when she was working at Cigna, like she would come back and from these big deals and meetings and stuff, and just like with this like light just shining on her, just like so excited to tell me about it. I miss that, I feel like that kind of left her, and so I'm excited to see that, like, her get that drive and like just the happiness that she had when she was working there before. So I'm excited for that because I miss that, and I miss just seeing her just being excited and sharing those things with me.
Yeah, and I think that this was a season that I needed. Like, I started in corporate America right after college, and got my master's degree during that time, went through my divorce during that time, moved back home. So it had just been like my 20s was just a lot, and I actually ended up quitting Cigna when I turned 30. So I think that I just needed those couple of years just to like have something slower pace. It helped with our transition into marriage to not be working like a super demanding job on top of that transition as well, because I had already had so much transition in such a short amount of time, in like 6 years. So I think that I just needed it to like ease into things. Somebody's up.
Yeah, it definitely allowed us to like our first 2 years of marriage, like just really get to know each other really bond and like spend a lot of time with each other. I was like, babe, I was like, you know what? Lots of married couples like never get to experience this, you know. So that I cherish that. That's been a blessing.
Yeah, and especially since we dated so short. Like we started dating in January, we were married by October of 22.
That's what happens when you know it.
Yeah. So it was good for us to also just have that slow lead into marriage. And even with having Ace, like that was planned. Like we thought about it, we discussed it.
By the way, he is the most precious baby ever.
Yeah, I'll get y'all some shots of Ace a little later.
He's so handsome. He got his Grizzly jersey on back there right now. I went to a Grizzlies game with Michelle's dad the other day, which was awesome. And got him an authentic little Grizzlies jersey.
So yeah, we just, I don't know, I think that we just really had a lot of good time to lay foundation for our marriage. And now we're being entrusted with more, which is honestly really humbling now that I think about it. So yeah, more to come just on all of the different things, how things shift in your relationship with God going into parenthood and that whole thing, all the different transitions that take place. We're still at our house church and still loving that, so that's been a blessing. So we'll be doing some more of this, I think. It's funny because
I think we told them about the house church, so
yeah, we vlogged about the house church before, because we were talking about like traditional church versus house church when we were going to that park service with the rest of the churches. So yeah, we're excited just to not necessarily get back into a groove with this, but just to, for me, just to get to a space where I'm doing it out of like something that I enjoy and that I want to do, and not something that I'm like pushing myself to do because I started it. So that's what this is. Just like, we're going on a trip, just like old times, you know, let's vlog. So there will be more content, but I don't have no rhythm or schedule or nothing like that. It's just, it is what it is for right now, at least. So we'll be keeping y'all posted. I'll close out this video with some videos of little Ace so y'all can officially meet him, and we will see what the next video holds. Until next time, folks. Bye. We made it to my in-laws, and little guy is chilling. Oh, little guy's excited. Hey, hey, you see mommy? You see mommy? Hey, buddy. Hey, yeah. Say hi to the YouTube family. Yeah. Whew. All right, y'all. We are tired. We are officially